to what?
BaggedMilk. 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 Oh, I swear. Oh, BaggedMilk. BaggedMilk.
BaggedMilk from OilersNation joins us every Wednesday. And how are you feeling today?
You know what, man? Honestly, the Oilers have 2 games left. I just want them to get through it. I want everybody to be healthy, and we can just get into next week and get the show going for real.
At least it's just the last couple games that are kind of meaningless and get some rest. Like, there's been seasons in the past where it's like the last month for teams. You're like, this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter.
Man, I remember ones where we were throwing parties around Halloween, and people were like, the Oilers were out of the playoffs.
Yeah,
so
season's
I will
done.
take this every time.
And tonight, obviously, a big one with the final game ever for the Arizona Coyotes, and the Oilers get to be involved in that one. So it's kind of weird, hey?
Yeah, I mean, so we went down to Mullet Arena in February, and like, when I was walking out onto the concourse of the arena, just kind of like soaking in, you look around and you go, oh yeah, this is a junior-sized rink. There's no way an NHL team should be playing here.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it felt like very much when we were there that weekend that, you know, I felt lucky that I got to go because it just seemed like there's no way this can continue. And clearly it's not. And tonight's the last game for the Coyotes after 28 years roaming the desert. And it's interesting. But like our boy Tyler Yaremchuk's down there for the game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
He just took a little pre-playoff vacay with his missus to go do that and watch some golfing or do some golfing. But like he's getting offers for his tickets at like 5 times face value. So we were saying like, Tyler, what are you doing then? Like,
Sell the
go
tickets.
to a bar and watch it. Who
Sell
cares?
the tickets. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You were still there. You're part of history by selling your tickets. That's a story you can tell forever.
Exactly.
I had tickets to the final game and I sold them. That thing with the Mullet Arena too. I saw a story that the NHL set an attendance record this year. And the fact that they did that while one of their teams was playing in a 5,000 seat arena is fairly impressive.
Well, you got to think that next year when it's Salt Lake City in an actual adult building, that they'll set a new attendance record next year, won't you? Like, you got to think.
Yeah, I didn't realize attendance was that high around the league because there's always teams that struggle, but I guess it's been pretty good. The Oilers don't know who they're playing yet, first round, right?
No, not yet. So it's interesting how it's coming down to the very, very last game. So the Kings have 1 game left. They play tomorrow against the Blackhawks. The Vegas Golden Knights have 1 game left. That comes against the Anaheim Ducks. So currently there's I'm pretty sure, I'm going to do this off the top of my head. I'll look it up while I'm vamping here, but there's very little. Yeah. So Vegas just left LA last night. So they are at 98 points. LA is at 97. So most likely, the Oilers are going to play Vegas in the first round, but, you know, LA could win tomorrow and Vegas could lose, and then that flips again. So we're still waiting for that last game.
And speaking of Vegas, we just want to say how happy we are to hear that Mark Stone has once again made a miraculous recovery in time for the playoffs.
Yeah, he's like the Undertaker at WrestleMania. It's just like he's dead in a coffin. And I was like, week till playoffs come, here he goes.
Nothing.
It's just like,
yeah.
The NHL should almost put a rule in where, okay, Mark Stone is out, but like unless he can't play game 82, he shouldn't be allowed to play in the playoffs.
Agreed.
Like, it's getting ridiculous now.
Mm-hmm, it is. Every year he comes back. It's comical, right? When he's feeling way better just in time for the playoffs somehow. It's crazy.
Well, 3 years in a row now with Mark Stone that he's done this. The first time they did it, Vegas actually missed the playoffs. And then last year they went on to win the cup, and then here's 3rd year in a row. So I don't know how this just keeps happening because, I mean, like at some point teams are just going to go, oh, what's his name has soft tissue damage.
Yeah.
It's like you can't prove it on an X-ray. So I don't know what's going on, man. The NHL has to close this loophole.
Yeah, it's the Golden Knights loophole.
And Tampa before them. Like Tampa did it with Kucherov before them.
That's true.
Hey, BaggedMilk, on nationgear.ca, you got some new playoff gear, do you?
Yeah, you bet, Jimmy. Everything is launched for the playoffs. The OilersNation line is growing by the day. We actually launched a couple of new ones for the playoffs, including there's a floral tee and a floral hoodie that says "Live, Laugh, La Bamba" on the front of it. And
nice.
those ones are moving faster than any merch we've had in quite some time. So yeah, nationgear.ca, we got a lot of playoff gear up right now. So go beautify your wardrobe.
That's awesome. That's
Playoff run.
also where you can go to see about any potential watch parties with the Oilers Nation during this playoff run. That's a good place to keep an eye on. So
We're going to be at Greta for away games. So
there we go.
Lock that one in.
There-
Greta for away games.
Thank you so much, Bagged Milk. We look forward to the playoff run. Have a good day.
Have a great day, boys.